threat, but there is no stiff body posture and no threatening ear positions. The rest of the dog seems very relaxed. Another way that dogs communicate an intention to play is with the play invitation or the play bow. This is a very clear signal that what follows is truly play and not something else. Play isn't the only way that dogs can show friendliness. When they are trying to be friendly with another dog or person, they may approach with a submissive or happy face and paw at the other or lick them or rub their muzzle against them or just sit or lie very closely to the other. How close a non-threatening dog will stay to another dog or person is often a good sign of how attached the dog is to that other dog or person. The final class of behaviors that you should be aware of with dogs are known as displacement activities or behaviors. Displacement behaviors are those that seem to be out of context or displaced from their normal context. The most common displacement behaviors in dogs are yawning, licking of the lips, grooming such as scratching and licking themselves, and sleeping. All of these are perfectly normal behaviors at one time or another for the dog. What makes them displacement behaviors is when they happen. These behaviors tend to occur when the dog is in conflict about something and is experiencing stress about the conflict. It may happen when he wants something he cannot get, or when there are two different motivations stimulated at the same time. So, for example, you may see a dog on a leash showing signs of fear, ears back, whites of the eyes showing, and also yawning. A common emotion for dogs under the circumstances, but he is trapped by the leash and can't escape. That's when the displacement yawning occurs. He's experiencing a conflict and stress. As you can see with this dog, he doesn't just yawn once. He yawns several times a minute. The dog isn't bored or sleepy or in need of extra oxygen in this situation. That's why it's a displacement activity. It is out of context. The value of knowing about displacement activities is that it can help you identify dogs that are experiencing stress related to conflicts. Carefully watching for activities that don't seem to fit with the situation can alert you to conflict stress, and then you can take action to try to reduce that stress or deal with a distressed dog. You can think of displacement activities as early warning signs that the dog is not relaxed and comfortable and might become fearful or even aggressive. Not all dogs that experience conflict stress become fearful or aggressive, but some may if the stress continues or intensifies. At this point in the video, you should have a clear understanding of how dogs exhibit different body postures in response to their environment. Let's look at a final example before concluding the program. This dog is being approached by a staff member and is obviously frightened. You will notice that the dog is showing many fearful postures that were discussed earlier. When the staff member withdraws and begins engaging in a more friendly and non-threatening interaction, the dog relaxes. You will now notice that many of the fearful postures have ceased and the dog appears calm. This staff member recognized the fearful body postures in this dog and modified the approach in order to achieve a more successful interaction. Being able to observe and interpret canine body postures is essential to understanding dogs. This understanding will help you learn how to look for certain key body postures that may reveal a dog's intentions. With this new knowledge and plenty of experience, you will be much better equipped to understand canine behavior. At this time, please stop the tape and answer the remainder of the review questions in your workbook.